welcome to my channel Make It Yourself. So today we are going to make this very simple and easy baby hat. This baby hat is unisex, so you need not worry about the gender while making it, and also it is part of the set, the links for which will be available in the description below. We'll be using 100% acrylic yarn from the brand Red Heart. Next we will need a crochet hook. So today we are going to make use of a crochet hook of size 5 mm, and then finally we'll be needing a pair of scissors. We'll start by making a magic ring, and then we are going to make a chain of 3. This chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. After this we are going to make 11 double crochets into the ring. So at the end of the round we should be having a total of 12 double crochets, which includes the chain of 3 as well. Pull the tail yarn to close the ring as much as possible, and then finish off the round by slip stitching it to the third chain of our very first stitch. Now make a chain of 3. So every time we do a chain of 3, it will count as our first double crochet. Next, make another double crochet into the same stitch as the chain of 3. Make 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So for this entire round we are going to make 2 double crochets in each of the stitches. So since we have 12 stitches, we should be getting a total of 24 stitches for this round. At the end of the round we will slip stitch to the third chain of our very first stitch, and then make a chain of 3. So make a double crochet in the next stitch, and then make 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So the pattern here is 1 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 2 double crochet in the third stitch. So we will be repeating this pattern 8 times, so that at the end we have a total of 32 double crochets at the end of the round. Now slip stitch to connect at the end of the round, and then make a chain of 3, counting as our first double crochet. And for this 4th round we will be making 1 double crochet in each of the first 3 stitches and 2 double crochet on the 4th stitch. So we will continue this pattern 8 times, so that at the end of the round we have a total of 40 double crochet. Slip stitch at the end of the round and then make a chain of 3, which will count as the first double crochet. And for round 5 we will just make 1 double crochet on top of each stitch. So like the previous row, we should have a total of 40 stitches at the end of this round as well. To the first stitch using a slip stitch, and then make a chain of 3. Round number 6 and 7 we are just going to make 1 double crochet over each stitch, such that end of the round we have a total of 40 double crochet. This is round number 8 and we start off with a chain of 3, considered as first double crochet. So you can see we have the top loops here and this is our bottom loop. So we'll be working on our bottom loop. So we make a double crochet into the bottom loop. So we are going to work 1 double crochet into each of our bottom loop of each stitches. At the end of the row we should have a total of 40 double crochet, because we have not increased anywhere, we just worked on the bottom loop of each stitch. So working on the bottom loop gives us this beautiful horizontal ribbed pattern here. At the end of the row we are going to connect it with a slip stitch, and then we are going to make a chain of 3, counted as the first double crochet. Now we are going to make our first double crochet in the front post and our next double crochet in the back post. So posts are nothing but the stitches. So when we pull our yarn from the front as shown, it is called as a front post double crochet, and if we pull the yarn from behind, then it is called as a back post double crochet. So we are going to do this alternately. So we are going to make 1 front post, next a back post, and then a front post again. So we will repeat this throughout this entire row. By the end of the row we should still have a total of 40 double crochets, because we are just working on each of the stitches and we have not increased or decreased any stitches here. So slip stitch at the end of the row, and after that make a chain of 3. This is round 10 and this is also our last round. Here too we will be working on the front post and then followed by the back post double crochet. So whenever we have a front post double crochet on our previous row, we will be working a front post on top of it, and if it is a back post in the previous row, we'll be working a back post on top of it. slip stitch at the end of the row. So cut off the tail yarn and you can stitch it or crochet it into the hat, and here a hat is ready. To make the ears, we will start off with a magic ring, and then we will make a chain of 3. This chain of 3 counts as the first double crochet. Following this, we will make a total of 11 double crochets into the ring. So together we will have a total of 12 double crochets including the chain of 3. Pull the tail yarn and close the ring, and then slip stitch it to the third chain of our very first stitch, and then make a chain of 2, and then make a half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. So here the pattern will be 1 half double crochet in one stitch, followed by 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. So we will do this a total of 6 times, such that at the end of the round we have a total of 18 half double crochets. At the end of the round, slip stitch it to the second chain of our first stitch, and then we can cut the tail yarn and we can stitch it or crochet it into the ear itself. Make 2 ears using the same pattern and then stitch them on to either side of the hat as shown. There is no right way or wrong way to do this, so you can do it any way you like. With the ears stitched on, our baby hat is ready. To make it look more beautiful, I have added a beautiful red heart, the tutorial for which will be available in the description. Also, for the entire set, please refer to the description. Do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for notifications, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you very much.